all this foolishness they're talking about the credit rating. They gotta talk about the real issues.
What would you like them to talk about, sir?
Talk about the debt and how much it costs me to pay off.
Sir, a country's credit
I
rating...
tell you, I don't want to know about the credit rating. I want to understand how much interest we gotta pay on the debt.
Thank you for your contribution, sir. We're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, we'll take more calls.
I agree with this man, you know. We should be hearing about interest rates that Barbados government got to pay when it borrows money instead of this credit rating thing.
You serious? I'm trying to play dumb rules, man.
I mean, seriously, why should I care about the credit rating some company give Barbados?
Boss, we gotta care now. Everybody gotta care. Because the ratings that the agencies give Barbados, the credit rating agencies, actually determine the interest rate that the country got to pay for money it borrow.
How you mean?
Let me explain to you, boss. All countries have to borrow to develop the economy, grow the economy. Even companies within the country got to borrow to develop. Now, the ratings that the agencies give to the country tell international lenders how safe a country is in terms of investment relative to another country. If you got a rating like an A or triple A, it means that you are less risky. Investors will want to come in to invest in the country. Because remember, these investors, you know nothing about Barbados versus Cameroon versus Mexico. They're looking at these ratings that these companies produces, right? And so if you got a low rating, like don't to jump, they don't want to come because all things being equal, your country is more risky than another country. You understand? So it's very important. In fact, the way they do it is that they will come to your country, these credit agencies, and do what they call an assessment. Look at your debt, look at your economic growth, look at your political stability, and they come up with this rating, and that's how they rate countries. So it's very, very important that we pay attention. And rating is very important. Anyhow, who turn is? You gonna play, man. But you lapses all the game, boss, man, play now?
So who are the companies that give us this credit rating?
My man, there's about 4 on the international scheme. There's Standards & Poor's, we call it S&P. Then there's Moody's. Then there's Fitch, that's not international, that's 3. And then we got one in the Caribbean called CARICRIS. And they would, basically they got their own individual way of doing the assessment. But what they do is that they would, as I said, do this assessment, collect data, and supposedly give a rating. And so the rating is very important. Let me put it differently. When Barbados go now and say they want to borrow some money into the national market, a bond, they might gonna pay, say, 5%. They say 5%, I don't know nothing about these things. I ain't just pay numbers and drink rum. But let me tell you, let's say they get 5%, right? Another country, say Mexico, have a higher rating, more higher rating. Instead of paying 5%, it might pay 4%. The only difference is because the investors know, looking at these ratings, saying, well, Barbados is more risky. The converse is also true. If Barbados got a better rating to say another country, all things being equal, investors will look at Barbados more favorably and you pay a low interest rate.
I didn't know that at all.
Man, you're getting education, no?
Look, let me give it a bit more. You know, there are also credit ratings for individuals here in Barbados. There are credit bureaus in Barbados that collect information on how you pay your bills, how your bank accounts, how you pay your mortgage, etc., utility bills. So that kind of information would affect what you get. And the higher the score, the better your credit worthiness, the less you pay, because the less risk you pay. The lower it is, the more you're going to pay. You understand? Mm-hmm. Good. I got one more lesson for now. Wait, you got pen and paper?
Thing, no?
Man, don't be like that. Yeah, belly, man.
So, man, all the things, so.
That's 2 lessons we get today.
I got much more. I got more in my back pocket for you, too.